Paid for by Nick Richards for All-American.
UK kicks off a campaign for Nick Richards with this hilarious commercial.
And this dog is on a mission. She's hitting the treadmill to get there.
And cheers to National Margarita Day. We're celebrating a day early with Bell's Cocktail House in Lexington. It's on now.
Happy Friday, everybody. It is finally Friday. Welcome to the show. I'm Jill Sweat along with Jennifer Palumbo. And tomorrow, maybe my favorite day out of the year, at least whenever it comes to cocktails.
Yes.
It's National Margarita Day.
Yes, we celebrated this earlier in the week, but of course, we had to celebrate it again because it's tomorrow, right?
Yes, thank you for having all my favorite things on this show.
It's going to be a great Friday.
Yeah.
And we have Bell's Cocktail House.
Yes.
Here. They're going to be serving us up margaritas. So we will get you ready for the weekend and do that as well. And also, I had a chance to do something special yesterday. So this book, it's called The Boy Who Delivered, I'm going to hold that up here, The Boy Who Delivered Joy. And it is about Jarrett Mynear. He's a Jessamine County boy. He was a friend of mine, and he started this charity called Jarrett's Joy Card at Kentucky Children's Hospital. My friend and former coworker, who you see in the photo, Marvin Bartlett, wrote the book about Jarrett. Marvin and I got to meet him, we got to know him and love him. He was a fabulous boy. And yesterday, Marvin and I went to Central Office to give Fayette County School Superintendent Dr. Mandy Kalk copies of The Boy Who Delivered Joy. They will go in all the high school libraries as well as Sayre School's lower, middle, and upper school libraries. My family and I wanted to donate them because Jarrett was he was such an incredible boy. He had a huge heart. And the hope is that we can get these books in all of the libraries and that his story will inspire students to give back. I mean, at 9 years old, he was diagnosed with cancer multiple times. And he said, I want to do something to give back to all these other children in the hospital who don't have people who come to visit them like he did. And so every Tuesday, the Joy Cart rolls on thanks to his mom and dad and sister. And they deliver toys to all the children who are in the hospital and, just keeping Jarrett's legacy alive. He was an awesome kid.
Yeah, it's a really inspiring story. So that's great that you're doing that. Just so everybody knows here in Central Kentucky that it is a local boy that did this. And that they also can follow their dreams too and inspire other kids of their same age
That's right. Share it with the next generation. All right, well, let's take a look at what's on now.
He's made a believer of a nation, a big blue nation, in Kentucky's push to the postseason.
Junior Nick Richards gives me hope.
Hope for a brighter tomorrow. Hope for March.
Kentucky will go as far as Nick Richards can take them.
With determination, experience, and 3 years of hard work, Nick Richards has cemented himself as one of the best players in the country.
Nick Richards is the big man America needs.
Pick Nick. I don't want to get political, but Nick's my guy.
Pick Nick for SEC Player of the Year.
The University of Kentucky has launched this campaign for Nick Richards with a hilarious spoof on a political commercial. It includes endorsements from his girlfriend that you saw, All-American volleyball star Leah Edmond, as well as Rex Chapman and Jay Billis, among others. Nick Richards has had a breakout junior year. He is, of course, in the running for SEC Player of the Year. He's on the watch list for National Player of the Year. And the campaign has the hashtag Pick Nick. This is a candidate that everyone can support, regardless of your politics.
Absolutely. I mean, in this divided time that we are in, why not support Nick Richards?
That's right. So hopefully this campaign pays off. We get him All-American, get him National Player of the Year. He just keeps it going because he has had a heck of a season. But shout out to UK's marketing team and for putting this together, this video, Kentucky men's basketball, because it is hilarious.
And I think I saw on Twitter, Coach Cal has a yard sign too.
Oh yes, there are yards. Yes, there are yard signs. Yeah, there's one outside his house on Richmond Road right now that you can support the hashtag Pick Nick campaign.
All right, let's all get behind him, guys.
Yes.
All right, McDonald's customers paid for their meals with love yesterday. McDonald's throughout Lexington encouraged their guests at the register to give a high five, a hug, or even call a loved one. When the love was shared, so was a meal. In Lexington, 350 customers received free meals by sharing their love with crew members, family members, and even guests of the restaurant. That is great.
I love this, and I wish that this could be something that is done all across businesses, restaurants, and a lot of them do that. But just what a wonderful way to spread the love, and by doing it by giving a meal. So
and just
fabulous.
a reminder, it's not just one day out of the year. You can do it every day too. Maybe not for a free meal, but to share the love all across the board.
No, I think that's a great idea. Well, a viral video showing the impact of bullying has resulted in an outpouring of support for a young boy in Australia. 9-year-old Quaden Bales lives with dwarfism and has been bullied relentlessly at school. On Tuesday, his mom posted a video of him sobbing. He had had enough. It was at the end of the school day, saying that he wanted to kill himself, which his mom says he has tried in the past. This is just heartbreaking. The clip's been viewed millions of times, triggering a global outpouring of support, including from actor Hugh Jackman, who posted a video on Twitter with a message for the boy. Comedian Brad Williams, who also lives with dwarfism, has set up a GoFundMe page to send Bales and his mother to Disneyland in California. And I just checked, as of this afternoon, it is at nearly $300,000. And they just got word that an airline is going to donate flights for both of them to go. But this is a bigger conversation. Obviously, what this boy is going through is horrific, and that there are so many children who are suffering, and parents and teachers talk to children about this and the impact that it has. And if you watch the video, I cry every time I watch it. It's just so
heartbreaking. And just think that this is, I mean, I think we were all bullied at that age, and it's hard that it's still going on too, that we haven't learned our lesson. And it seems like we need to spread the message of love to everybody.
Exactly.
And everybody is different, and that's okay, and that's what makes us all so unique and loving also in this world.
And just be kind.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, moving on. If your willpower to keep that New Year's resolution to lose weight is waning, this might be an inspiration for you that you need. Meet Bailey. She has a very, very special job as a therapy dog, but all that love she's been given back is usually in the form of treats. While Bailey loves treats, her owner is a little worried about her health, so she started 2020 with a goal for Bailey to lose 10 pounds. The 5-year-old Labradoodle has already lost 3.5 pounds in just 5 weeks. Way to go, girl. She takes it slow on the treadmill, getting in her steps along with others at a Rock Island, Illinois gym. As for those treats, though, Bailey still gets to indulge, but she's down to just 1 per day.
What a special dog. You know,
I know, she's doing a great job.
And I think she looks great.
She does, yeah, but obviously she just wants to improve herself, look a little better, think about what she's eating, and obviously her exercise too. That's sweet.
Yes. Well, have you ever been on a cruise?
I have not.
Okay,
No.
I've been on a couple, and for some people, this is a question that I know the answer is yes to. Want to cruise around without children around? Well, Virgin founder Richard Branson does, and the billionaire has launched an adults-only luxury cruise ship called the Scarlet Lady. According to the ship's builder, it stretches over 900 feet and is about 124 feet wide. It features Rockstar suites, which go for about $19,000 per cabin. Wow. The cheapest cabins start from about $1,600 for 3- and 4-day tours. The Scarlet Lady will set sail in April from the port of Miami. As someone who has done the Disney cruise where you are completely surrounded by children, I understand the people that say, I just want to take a cruise, without any of the kids. So here's your chance.
Well, there you go. For the adults out there that need just a little quiet time.
Yes.
There you go. Set sail.
Well, General Mills announcing this week that it will introduce a super healthy new cereal. It's called Morning Summit and includes a variety of healthy ingredients: dried cherries and cranberries, pumpkin seeds and almonds, as well as organic coconut oil.
Okay.
But get this, this is not cheap. I mean, nope, okay. It's not cheap. It sells for $13.
No.
That's for 1 box.
I think I can make that at home myself, getting all the ingredients, put it together, and put it in my cereal bowl.
I mean, the average price of a box of cereal is just over $3. So,
it sounds good. But again, I'll just make that at home.
Yeah. $13 is a little too steep, even for the healthy.
All right. Well, rejoice, Star Wars fans. The shortage of Baby Yoda merchandise may now be ending. Yesterday, Disney released a slew of new products in the form of the adorable baby alien called the Child. There are action figures, plush dolls, Lego sets, board games, and even an animatronic Baby Yoda that moves, blinks, and giggles. Of course it does. All this merchandise will fill a void that's been lingering since The Mandalorian debuted on Disney Plus in November. The toys are now available for pre-order on Disney's.
Are you a Baby Yoda fan?
I mean, I haven't watched Mandalorian, but I love all the Baby Yoda memes, GIFs.
Yes.
They're great.
We just got back from Disney World. My daughter today, they had a dress down day at school. She is wearing her Baby Yoda shirt.
Awesome.
So Baby Yoda's big in our house.
Yeah, we need some things for your kids.
Yes. Well, if you are looking for a good read, you may want to pick up A Book of Matches.
It's a compelling true story of an Ohio man's grandfather who was tragically murdered after living through the Great Depression and surviving World War II. It's on now with author Robert E. Hawkins. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's good to have you here today. So this is a true story about people in your family.
Yes. Very compelling, true, historic story. My grandfather, like you said, had survived the Great Depression and World War II, only to come back and be murdered when my mom was 9 months old and my aunt was 3.5 years old. This went to the state Supreme Court twice in the state of Ohio. And I'm not going to give any more away, but the first person to ever receive the death penalty by electric chair was a new technology back then. And so it's championing my grandfather and my grandmother, common people who did extraordinary things.
What has it been like for you to tell such a personal story and share that with people?
Well, I am it's a miracle that it's a God thing all of a sudden because it has taken on a life of its own. Obviously, this took place in Southern Ohio, and we're sitting in Lexington, Kentucky. What's really been cool is a lot of serendipitous things. They had eloped right before the end of World War II, and they decided they were going to get married in Ashland, Kentucky. That's where I got my books published by the Jesse Stewart Foundation.
Wow.
So the Jesse Stewart Foundation, in conjunction with them, has published the book, and they did a great job. This actually is their shot from Ashland, Kentucky, when they got married. And it's just been a wonderful thing because I've been doing all of these book signings, and these people have shared their memories, and I did 5 years of research. I wrote the book over a 7-year period, so it took 2 years to write after the 5 years. We're going to have this made into a movie soon. So
Sounds like
I'm going to be pitching that to different people.
And some of the people that you have met through these book signings, you've had, people who you didn't even know who have been touched by this.
Exactly. And I think that, that's the cool thing about history and this being a historical memoir. I sure know where I've been, and it's allowed me to see where we're all going. And there's so much history in here. I've had educators that have retired told me that they learned more about history reading my book than they did in school.
Well, it sounds like it's a little bit of something for everyone. It's a memoir, it's historical, it's also a little bit of a murder mystery, it sounds like too. So it sounds like something that everybody should pick up.
Yes.
All right, and you can actually purchase a copy of the book, Book of Matches, at Joseph Veth Booksellers here in Lexington. It's also available online, everyone's favorite store, Amazon.com, or through Robert's website, robhawkins.com. And of course, life is a bowl of cherries.
That's right. Mix it with some Grater's ice cream, and you have a sweet treat to end your February on a delicious note. It's on next.